Hi everybody, Johnny Stewart here. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll be here to start the concert at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. in about 25 minutes. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hi everybody, Johnny Stewart here. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to be going live with the concert in about 25 minutes, so I will see you then. Take care. Hi, everybody on Facebook. I've already logged into YouTube, but now I just logged into Facebook and got on here. So if you can hear me talking, if you can please give me a thumbs up, or if you can put in the comments or the chat that you can hear me, then that would be really helpful, just so I know that I'm actually broadcasting. But I will be here to start the concert in about 20 minutes, and I will see everybody then. So looking forward to it. Hope you are too. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. See you soon. Hello again, Facebook friends. If anybody on Facebook can tell me whether my audio is working, I would appreciate that. I know you're there, I can see you, but if you can let me know, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I see on Facebook Sam Damacola, my friend, just joined us just a minute ago, it looks like. If you can let me know if you can hear what I'm saying, that would really be helpful just to make sure that I'm actually coming through. And I'm going to be starting in just about 10 minutes here for the concert. So thanks, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hello again, everybody. Johnny Stuart here. I'm going to be going live in about 5 minutes with the concert. Just got to get tuned up and get everything ready to go. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoy. Well, all right, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you're watching this, you probably already know who the hell I am, so just going to jump right into it. There's a piercing wintry breeze blowing through the button trees, and I've buttoned up my coat to keep me warm. I'm on the road again with the suitcase in my hand, and my fiddle snuggled close beneath my arm. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me both. My fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. I'm as happy as a king when I catch a breath of spring, when the grass is growing green as winter ends, and the geese are on the wing and the thrushes start to sing, and I'm headed down the road to meet my friends. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bowl, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I have friends in every town as I ramble up and down, playing music at the markets and the fairs, and the donkeys and the creels and the farmers making deals, and the yellow-headed tinkers selling wares. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bowl, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. Here's a health to one and all, to the big and to the small, to the rich and poor alike, and foe and friend. And when I return again, may my foes be turned friends, and may peace and joy be with you until then. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bowl, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. Oh, I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bowl, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. So I'm well prepared to ramble, and I must go. The rambles of spring. Looks like springtime is finally here, or getting to be there at least. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. My name is Johnny Stuart. I'm going to be with you for the next couple of hours here. I'll be doing just about all traditional Irish tunes. I might throw one or two other things in there as the evening goes on, but I hope you're having a great time. Hope you're having a great holiday. And I'm going to do another one of my Irish favorites for you. Farewell to you, my own true love, for I'm going far, far away. Oh, I'm bound for California, but I know that I'll return someday. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Farewell to Prince's Landing Stage, River Mersey, fare thee well. I am bound for California, a place that I know right well. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I'm off for California, by the way of stormy Cape Horn, and I'm bound to write you a letter, my love, when I am homeward bound. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have signed on a Yankee sailing ship, Davy Crockett, I do tell. And the captain's name, it is Burgess, a name that I know. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have shipped with Burgess once before, and I think I know him well. Get along, if not, then he's surely in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Farewell to Lower Frederick Street, Exton Terrace, and Park Lane. For I think it will be a long, long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love, when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. One more verse. Oh, the sun is on the harbor, love, and I wish that I could remain, for I know it will be a long, long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Oh, so fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Well, one thing about those Irish songs, they have about 19 verses, so thanks for getting through all those ones with me. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful St. Patrick's Day so far. I'm going to be with you for the next couple of hours, and I'm hoping that you will stay here and be with me too. For those of you who don't know, my name is Johnny Stuart, and I have been playing for quite a while, for about the last 9 years or so, until I moved to where I currently live, which is Tucson, Arizona. One of my very, very good friends and I, Mike Donegan, used to do an Irish duo, sometimes a trio, but we were usually a duo called Big Irish, and we used to play around upstate New York quite a bit. And we Did all these songs, and that's how I learned all these songs. Still don't know all the words, so you might see me looking down every once in a while to get a cue. But either way, I hope you guys are all having a good time. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Hopefully, it's only going to get better from here as far as your St. Patrick's Day goes. Work should hopefully be over for you now. Got to get tuned up after all that heavy strumming. And not just tuned up, but I gotta wet my whistle a little bit. I hope that's okay. It is St. Patrick's Day after all, so I am drinking a Guinness. And I hope you are all enjoying your favorite beverage of choice. But in that vein, one of our big songs that we used to do is an old Irish standard, an old favorite, that talks about moonshine, believe it or not. Shocking, I know. So here's an ode to moonshine and the people who make it. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Oh, I've been a moonshiner for many years. Spent all my money on whiskey and beer. Well spent, yeah. Go to some hollow and set up my still, and I'll make you a gallon for a 10-shilling bill. 'Cause I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Oh, I'll go to some hollow in this country. 10 gallons of wash, I can go on a spree. No women to follow, the world is all mine. And I love none so well as I love the moonshine. 'Cause I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Broke a string already, that's a great sign. Oh moonshine, oh how I love me. You killed my own father, but dare you try me. Oh, bless all moonshiners and bless all moonshine. Oh, its breath smells as sweet as the dew on the vine. 'Cause I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, then leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. All right, everybody, if you will excuse me for just about 2 minutes, I have to change a string. I am not quite as good as Stevie Ray Vaughan, and there's nobody else here to hand me another guitar in the middle of the song. So if you don't know that video, Google Stevie Ray Vaughan guitar string. One of my favorite players ever. I will be back in less than 2 minutes with a new string and a fully functional guitar. So for anybody who's never changed a guitar string, which is probably most of you, it can be a little bit of a pain in the neck, but it can also be a lot of fun. And I actually just did a video on YouTube a few days ago, well, about a week ago, about changing the strings on a Les Paul, a Gibson Les Paul, and that style guitar, and how easy it can be. So I'm going to try to prove myself right and show how easy it can be also on an acoustic guitar. So I will be back very shortly. I'm about halfway through the process now. Here's the end pin, and I will be back soon. Okay, everybody. Well, as promised, it worked. I'm back. I even cut the string off so I don't poke myself in the eye halfway through the set, or less than halfway through the set. Well, one thing is for sure, changing guitar strings makes me thirsty. Here's to you. So, this was going to be the part of the set where I was going to slow it down a little bit and do an Irish love song. So, should I do an Irish love song, or should I treat that little break in the action with a little something a little bit more lively? What do you think? Well, I'm looking at some of the comments. Song. So if you don't want to hear the love song, don't worry. We've got a lot more upbeat stuff coming pretty soon. But this is one of my favorite Irish tunes. And I think a lot of you will probably know it. No, it's not When Irish Eyes Are Smiling. But I probably will do that one later, even though it's not one from my regular set. But I hope you like this one. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for putting up with that string change, and I will stop talking and get on to the song. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's coin, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free bird fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star fall as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. Sure, she'll wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Oh, our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Yes, it's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. All right, so now I'm going to do a song about sailing, which a lot of Irish songs are about sailing, and frankly, a lot of Irish songs are about sadness. And even though my understanding is that sailing can be a lot of fun, there are also some circumstances, like the one I'm about to sing about, when it might not be that much fun. So, I hope you will understand the peppy nature of the song. This is actually a very upbeat song. It's upbeat to be a juxtaposition, I think, and I think that's the word, against the fate that these sailors are facing. It was Friday morn when we set sail, and we were not far from the land. When our captain he spied a mermaid so fair, with a comb and a glass in her hand. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors go skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While landlubbers lying down below. Now up spoke the captain of our gallant ship, and a fine brave man was he. He said that fishy mermaid has warned us of our fate. We shall sleep at the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While landlubbers lying down below. Now up spoke the first mate of our gallant ship, and a brave-spoken man was he. He said, I have a wife in Brooklyn by the sea, and tonight she will be, widow she will be. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While landlubbers lying down below. Then up spoke the cabin boy of our gallant ship, and a fine young lad was he. He said, I have a sweetheart in Salem by the sea, and tonight she'll be weeping for me. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While landlubbers lying down below. Then up spoke the cook of our gallant ship, and a crazy old butcher was he. He said, I care more for my pots and my pans than I do for the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While landlubbers lying down below. Now 3 times round spun our gallant ship, oh, 3 times round spun she. Yeah, 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and she sank to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lying down below. And just because you can't make this stuff up, I just broke another string. You know, I changed my strings yesterday, and I don't normally do that, like right before a job. But I did because I thought, hey, why not put some nice new strings on this thing? So apparently I must have gotten a bad batch. So I will be back again in less than 2 minutes this time, because now the extra strings are out here. And this time I think I might even show you how I change them, just to keep you entertained and show you how much of a screw up one evening can be. Actually, now that I'm in practice here, this is going much more smoothly than the other one. So, but I promise I've got a fun song coming up right after this, and this was already on the set list, so it's just working out this way. It's not that I want you to be able to sing along, but you will be able to sing along to this next one because it's going to be one that you've definitely heard before. No matter what you've done in the past and no matter where you are from, you have heard the next song before, and it is actually a traditional Irish song, a traditional Irish tune, which you may or may not have known. Maybe you did know. I certainly didn't until I just said that a few minutes ago. So, either way, see how easy changing a string can be. So all you guitar players who think changing a string is going to be hard, the hard part is to not break them during the gosh darn gig. So I hope you're enjoying this. As much as my strings are not enjoying it. But we're just about there, everybody. See just how fast that can be. And now to cut the end off, so again, I don't poke myself in the eye sometime tonight. Or if I do, at least it won't be with the end of the string. And if you'll allow me just a second to tune up. Because every time you change one string on a guitar, especially on an acoustic guitar, it basically causes the whole rest of the guitar to go out. That's not always true. And it's not true with every single string even. And the interesting thing is, it doesn't matter how good of a guitar it is, or how cheap of a guitar it is, or whatever else. But a lot of things affect the tuning of a guitar and the consistency of the tuning of a guitar. And I know this must be an incredibly interesting and enjoyable lesson for everybody. So I promise I am getting to the music very soon. Like right now. Now again, I hope you'll sing along to this one with me. What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the hold with the barrel of porter, put him in the hold with the barrel of porter, put him in the hold with the barrel of porter, early in the morning. Way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises, way hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Hope that was worth me changing the strings for. Oh, put him in the scuppers till he gets sober. Put him in the scuppers till he gets sober. Put him in the scuppers till he gets sober. Early in the morning, way hey, and up she rises. Way hey, and up she rises. Way hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning, way hey, and up she rises. Way hey, and up she rises. Way hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Now, I might omit some of the verses that I would do in the Irish pub, because this might be a family event. I just don't know if it is. But I don't want to take any chances. Oh, put him in the bed with Margaret Thatcher. Put him in the bed with Margaret Thatcher. Put him in the bed with Margaret Thatcher. Early in the morning, way hey, and up she rises. Way hey, and up she rises. Way hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning. belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, lie in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, early in the morning. What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, early in the morning. Little traditional tune. Hopefully we're back on track now with this whole guitar string fiasco that I've been dealing with here. Just got to try to keep all these guys in tune now. All right, so next I'm going to do a song that's, it's really one of my favorite Irish tunes, and it talks about the IRA, which I know people have mixed emotions about and mixed feelings about, especially in this day and age after what happened, a little over 20 years ago, and things like that, and there have been comparisons and all that stuff. But, after singing and playing for about 8 or 9 years solid, playing the mandolin and singing harmony vocals, singing backup vocals with my very good friend Mike Donegan, who's a tremendous Irish tenor, and I wish he was here right now for a lot of reasons, but also so that you could hear him sing. But spending all those years in Irish pubs with a lot of great people, you really start to get a sense of the heritage and a sense of what people went through and what people in prior generations have gone through to allow us to have what we have today. And that's true both in this country and also in Ireland. And so this song kind of harkens back on a lot of that stuff. And, again, this is another upbeat one, but it talks about some pretty heavy stuff, but in a kind of lighthearted way to try to make people understand it. So hope everybody enjoys The Boys of the Old Brigade. Oh, Father, why are you so sad on this bright Easter morn? When Irishmen are proud and glad of the land where they were born. Oh, son, I see in memory's view the far-off distant days when being just a lad like you, I joined the IRA. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Cromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. In hills and farms, the call to arms was heard by one and all. And from the glens came brave young men to answer Ireland's call. 'Twas long ago we faced the foe, the old brigade and me. fight, they fought and they died, that Ireland might be free. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Across the tree I long to see the boys of the old brigade. So now, my boy, you know why on this bright Easter morn I cry. For I recall my comrades all and the dark old days gone by. I think of men who fought England with rifle and grenade. May heaven keep the men who sleep from the ranks of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Across the green I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Oh, where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Across the green I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Across the green I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Hope everybody enjoyed that one. That's one of my favorites. And here's another one of my favorites. And it might be one of yours too. Then again, it might not be. This is one you might know, so if you do, sing along. And if you don't know it, then sing along anyway, and just make up your own gosh darn words. Well, her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. Now, this actually calls for audience participation. So even though I'm not in a pub and you're not right in front of me, I'm hoping that you will do what everybody's supposed to do in this situation. And when I sing the chorus and say diamonds, you're supposed to shout at the top of your lungs, diamonds! And I can see some of you who are signed on here who I know are going to do it. And other ones I'm not so sure about, but I want you to prove me wrong. Do it. And there'll be some more as we go along. Well, her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. Diamonds! You'd think she was queen of the land. Here's your other part. And she was. You got that? And she was. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Let's try it again. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. Diamonds! You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. And many the hour of sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town, till a bad misfortune came o'er me, which sent me away from the land, far away from my friends and companions, betrayed by the black velvet band. Here we go. And her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. Diamonds! You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Oh, as I went strolling down Broadway, not intending to stray very far, I met with a frolicsome damsel, applying her trade in a bar. I don't know what that means. Oh, what she stole from a customer and she slipped it right into my hand. And the very first day that I met her, spread luck through the black velvet band. And her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. Diamonds! You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was! And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Oh, before the judge and the jury, both of us were to appear. Oh, gentleman claimed his jewelry, and the case against us was quite clear. Oh, 7 long years transportation, right down to Van Diemen's Land, far away from my friends and companions, betrayed by the black velvet band. And her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was, you better be doing it by now. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Now this next verse, my buddy Mike, when we would play this in all the Irish pubs for several years, would change the words a bit, so I hope you listen closely and I hope you enjoy it. So come all ye jolly young fellows, I'll have you take warning by me. Whenever you're out in the liquor, me lads, beware of the pretty colleens. Oh, they'll fill you with whiskey and porter till you're not able to stand. And the very next thing that you know, me lads, you're tied up in the back of a van. Get it? Oh, her eyes, they shone like the diamond. You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up in the back of my van. Yes, her eyes, they shone like the diamond. You'd think she was queen of the land. And she was. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up in the back of my van. Hope nobody takes offense to that. I just couldn't help it. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All right, so this next one, I'm going to slow it down a little bit again. Going to get a little bit more serious. But as many Irish songs are, this one is more on the serious side. And this is truly one of the most beautiful songs, truly one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard, and that I've ever had the privilege to play. It's one of those songs that you wish you had written when you're a songwriter and a musician, you know, a song that you really wish you had written yourself. But then again, I'm glad I didn't write this particular one, honestly, because it's written from the viewpoint of a gentleman who was an Irish rebel and who was put to death. And this is actually a true story. The night before he was to be put to death in front of a firing squad at the Kilmainham jail, he married the love of his life, and they actually got a priest, a Catholic priest, and they brought him in, and they went into the chapel at the jail, and the two of them were married. And he was killed the next morning, as he knew he would be, and everyone knew he would be. And she went on to be a very strong and stalwart advocate of rights for the Irish people, and her name was Grace. as we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail. I think about these last few weeks. Oh, will they say we've failed? From our school days, they have taught us we should fight for liberty. But all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my dear, to ever understand the love I bear for these brave men, my love for this dear land. But when Henry called me to his side down at the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. To him I had to go. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. When I walk out on that gray moor, my thoughts will be of you. Well, I'll write some words upon the wall so everyone will know I loved so much that I could see his blood upon the road. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. No, there won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Well, if that wasn't too depressing, why don't we kick it up a notch? No, honestly, we're going to kick it up to something more fun. So this is another song that's based on a true story. Or so they say. And this is actually about Boston. The Irish in Boston wrote this song. And it's when they were rebelling, so to speak, against an increase in the Massachusetts Transit Authority fares. So this is called Charlie on the MTA, and this one you may or may not believe the story behind it. Most people don't, and that's why there will be some audience participation in this one in the chorus. And I will yell the word. It's a little bit vulgar, but not too bad. Not too bad. But you are supposed to yell this out when I sing the line, and I will show you what you're supposed to yell out once we get there. For this, let's just raise a glass to Guinness. Thank you, Guinness. And thank you, all of you, for being here with me today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let me tell you the story of a man named Charlie on this tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife, and his family went to ride on the MTA. Now, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. This is where you yell bullshit. Bullshit. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie handed in his dime at the Kendall Square station, and he changed for to make a plane. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie could not get off at that train. Now, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. Bullshit. He may ride forever with the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now all night long Charlie rides through the tunnel saying, what will become of me? How can I afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Roxbury? Oh, will he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. You know what to say. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. So Charlie's wife goes down to the Scarlet Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train comes a-rumbling through. Oh, will he ever return? No, he's never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now that last verse I just sang also has a little bit of audience participation too, which is a little bit off color. Something we used to do in the pub, so just in case you know that version, I will sing that verse again with the added lyrics, so to speak. Well, Charlie's wife goes down, God bless Charlie's wife, to the Scarlet Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train comes a-rumbling through. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. Bullshit. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Can you see why I love playing the Irish pub so much? Now, you citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay and pay? Vote for George O'Brien and fight the fare increase. Get poor Charlie off the MTA. Did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Oh, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Oh, he's the man who never returned. Little bit of humor. I hope everybody enjoyed it and nobody took too much offense. But if you went to hear my buddy Mike and me in Irish pubs that were all around, Albany area back in the day, and the day was not that long ago, not that many days ago, a couple of years, then you would have heard that version of the song. So I want to try and do Mike right, even though he's not here with me now. since I moved, and I wanted to do the correct version. So, kind of in that same vein, but actually not at all. What's that mean? I don't know. This next song is called All of the Hard Days Are Gone, and this was actually written by someone from the Capital District of New York not too many years ago, named Kevin McCrell, who is a tremendously gifted and talented Irish singer and Irish musician. He would still be talented even if he wasn't Irish. He's still a very talented musician, but he happened to write this song that a dozen of my friends and I from a men's choir that's very near and dear to my heart called the Mendelssohn Club, where I met my good buddy Mike Donegan, who I've mentioned a few times, who I learned all this Irish stuff from. We actually went over to Ireland back about 10 years ago, actually. It was 2014, so almost 10 years ago. And we met up with some musicians over there, some great guys who we still keep in touch with. And we actually played this song for them. Mike and I played this song, and a bunch of the guys in the group sang this song while we played. And they actually started doing this song over in Ireland. So it's pretty cool when you take a song from the Capital District of New York and people like it in Ireland, and a true Irish band, like true Irishmen, start playing it. All the hard days are gone. All of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. Laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, we're all safe and warm here, my friends. Oh, the hard days are gone and they won't come again. So raise up your voices and give us a song, 'cause all of the hard days are gone. If you know it, sing it. All of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. Laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, life has been cloudy and gray, but take the bad memories and put them away. For the sun has come out, we have waited so long. All of the hard days are gone. All of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. So raise up your glasses and sing. For the hard days are gone and they don't mean a thing. If you want to be happy, I'll take you along, 'cause all of the hard days are gone. Oh, all of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. One more time. All of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. Laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, it's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. So laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. Oh, all of the hard days are gone. All of the our days are gone. Kevin McCrell from upstate New York. All right, so this song is one that I also learned from my buddy Mike, as are like 95% of these songs that I'm singing today. But either way, this one is kind of funny, and it's funny because I'm a lawyer, and Mike is a lawyer also. Mike worked as a lawyer for the state for about 20 plus years, and he was in private practice before that. But the reason that's funny is because this song is called "The Liar." And don't think we didn't take too much guff for that when we would sing this song out over the years. But this is one of those songs that is very funny. I think it's kind of funny. I hope you'll enjoy it. Listen close to the lyrics, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about. To me, right for toodle-laddy, toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Well, I was born about 10,000 years ago in Balmullet in the county of Mayo. It was me that chased the vermin while St. Patrick preached the sermon, and I'll whoop the man who says it isn't so. To me, right for toodle-laddy, toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Oh, I saw Eve pick apples off the tree. She came over and she offered one to me. Well, I turned and said, "Dear madam, go and try your luck with Adam. I'm going home to have some fish and chips and tea." To me, right from toodle-laddy, toodle-lee. There's no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Well, I saw Delilah cutting Samson's hair. Oh, she snapped away until his head was bare. When he couldn't run away, well, she married him next day. Then they opened up a barber shop at Clare. To the right for toodle-laddy, toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Well, it was during World War II I met them all. There was Churchill and Roosevelt and de Gaulle. And one day I nearly fainted. I was having my house painted. There was Hitler hanging paper in the hall. To me, right for toodle-laddy, toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you tire. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. To me, right for toodle-laddy, toodle-lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. Oh, you can search until you tire. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Woo! Hope you enjoyed that one, everybody. So now I'm going to do a little bit of an Irish, like a traditional, like Irish set. All these are traditional Irish songs, but these are songs that you might actually know. And I'm doing that because of St. Patrick's Day. I don't think I've ever, well, no, I take that back. One of these we used to do out in the pubs, but the rest we didn't, but I'm going to do them for you now, basically. So I hope you enjoy. I'm basically doing this for my mom in case she's watching, because I know that she likes these songs. Yeah, Mama's Boy. Pretty cool. Now, I might not do the entire song, for all three of these, but hopefully you'll enjoy them and you'll probably recognize them, I think. So, and sing along if you know them. Tooralooraloora, tooralooralai, tooralooraloora. Hush now, don't you cry. Tooralooraloora, tooralooralai, tooralooraloora. That's an Irish lullaby. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. Oh, when Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. But when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. Who wants to hear the Irish lullaby again? Not me, but somebody out there might, so I'll do it one more time. Tooralooraloora, tooralooralai, tooralooraloora. Hush now, don't you cry. Tooralooraloora, tooralooralai, tooralooraloora. That's an Irish lullaby. Well, I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I've overlooked before. One is for sunshine, the second is rain. The third are the roses that grow in the lane. Oh, no need explaining the one remaining to somebody I adore. 'Cause I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I've overlooked before. Who's ready to get back to the pub songs? Yeah? Pub songs? Tooralooraloora. Wait, that's not a pub song. Never mind. Here's another IRA song. Well, my old man's a provo with a beret and a gun. Oh, I haven't seen him lately. He's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his A's and DM boots. Far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Oh, the Brit police harass me each time when I go out. They ask me if I've seen me dad and if he's been about. I say, mind your own business, just leave me alone. You all are only jealous, you've no daddies of your own. Oh, my old man's a provo with a berry and a gun. Oh, I have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. Looks so really trendy with the shades and DM boots. Much cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. On RTE last Friday night, a chap came on to say, please give us information about the IRA. I got a provo unit, it's as cruel as he could be. Yeah, no one was me daddy, cause he stopped and winked at me. Oh, my old man's a provo with a berry and a gun. Have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. Looks so really trendy with his shades and DM boots. Far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. In case you're wondering, a provo, I'm saying provo, not pervert or something like that. A provo an IRA soldier. Oh, at Christmas time it's lonely, my dad is not at home. The police are watching everywhere, they've even tapped our phone. Last Christmas Eve they staked out all our windows and our doors, and climbing down the chimney came a Provo Santa Claus. Oh, my old man the Provo, with the berry and the gun. No, I have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his shades and DM boots, much cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Now Lunkesh is a prison for this next verse. Well, my dad is up in Lunkesh now, to me it's not just right. I say a special prayer for him when I go to bed tonight. So today it was his birthday, I made for him a cake. I put Semtex in the candles, he'll be out before I wake. Oh, my old man's a Provo with a beret and a gun. Oh, I have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his shades and DM boots, far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Oh, my old man's a Provo with a beret and a gun. Oh, I have not seen him lately, he's always on the run. He looks so really trendy with his shades and DM boots, far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Far cooler than those other dads in ties and shirts and suits. Whew. Little IRA song to get the blood pumping. All right, so for this next one, it's going to be another one that we need your help with, that I need your help with. It's just me. It's not me and Mike anymore, so I do not have multiple personalities, at least not right now. Just ask me, I said so. So this is another one that's pretty popular in the bars, in the pubs, all the Irish pubs, and that's true both here in the States and over in Ireland. And so this one has some clapping. Now it's hard for me to clap and play and not like have the guitar go swinging off, into the pool or something. So I hope that you will help me and clap on your end. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. This is called the Wild Rover. It's also known as No Nay Never. So it goes. And it's no, nay, never. Then you clap 4 times. No, nay, never, no more. Then you clap twice. While I play the Wild Rover. Then you clap once. No, never, no more. And that's it. So you're going to do some clapping. If you haven't been clapping yet, and I can't hear any clapping, hey, somebody's clapping on Facebook. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Someone's actually listening. 4 and then 2 and then 1. Look, hold on. I got to see who that is. Mario, thank you, Mario. You got it. All right, so we'll do this one more time just to show everybody. Mario can do it, and everybody else can do it. Hope everybody's doing it at home. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Those are some weak claps. My claps are weak. While I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. Okay. Hopefully you'll get it. Let's move on to the song now so you can hear the rest of it. Clap along. Well, I've been the Wild Rover for many a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. And now I'm returning with gold and great score, and I never will play the Wild Rover no more. Here's your part. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. Okay, that's the end of the clapping I'm going to do, but you keep doing it. Well, I went into an ale house that I used to frequent, and I told the landlady that my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. such a custom as yours I can have any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Then out of my pockets I took Southern Fright, and my landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, but the answer I gave her was only in jest. I said, no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done. Yeah, right. And I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me as oft times before, then I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. While I play the wild rover. No, never. No more. All right, so now I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to do an Irish song this time. I'm going to do something bluesy. And the reason I'm doing this is because about 4 months ago, I was lucky enough to make contact with a gentleman named Doc, who owns a company called Rocky Mountain Slides. And when I say they are the best slides I have ever used in my life, I mean it. And if anybody doesn't know what a guitar slide is, I'm about to show you. So slides are used quite a bit in blues playing, in Southern rock. Duane Allman was an incredible slide player and was very well known for it. Derek Trucks is another one right now. Sonny Landreth is another one. He's one of my favorites. And so I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, and I'm going to retune my guitar to be in what's called open E tuning. And the reason is, I'm going to do an old Robert Johnson song playing one of Doc's slides that he was so kind to send me. And this is a ceramic slide. Now, there are glass slides, and there are brass slides, and there are steel slides, and all sorts of different kinds of slides and materials for slides. But the ceramic is one that I had never tried before until Doc sent it to me. And I love this slide so much that I have the incredible fortune, and I mean that, to be going to the NAMM show in a few weeks in April in Anaheim, California. And Doc has so incredibly graciously asked me to rep those slides and promote them for him at the NAMM show, which is truly a huge, huge honor. And I am so excited. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to promise Doc, who I think is watching right now, and if he's not watching now, then he'll probably watch a replay. I only used a slide on this guitar for the first time about an hour before this show. And so I mostly play slide on electric guitar, and I do a lot of recording with it and stuff like that for blues songs that I do. So please go a little bit easy on me with this open tuning acoustic thing, but it's an acoustic show, and I'm just so excited about these slides. I just gotta use them. So first I want to show you, just real quick, because I know everybody wants to hear the music and not listen to me talk anymore, but this is made out of well, essentially it's a mineral, a rock, basically, in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, where Doc is from and where he lives and where he makes these slides. And he fashions, dozens of different types of these, different shapes, different lengths, different materials, and all that. But so this actually came from him, and so this is like repurposed Rocky Mountain material, basically, which is pretty darn cool. But the one that I'm going to play right now is the one that I've been playing the most lately. And this is a ceramic slide. Now, I had never played a ceramic slide before. I had heard of them, and I'm going to bring this in a little bit closer just because I'm so impressed by these. There's a little bit of a flare at the bottom, and I like to play slide on my pinky. So it holds onto the finger really nice and snug, but not too tight. And it's glazed, and it just slides up and down the strings so nicely. One side is about twice as thick as the other side, so you can get different tones and different levels of beefiness out of it, depending on what you're going for. I mean, it's just amazing. So I'm doing some recording with it right now, and I'm going to be releasing some blues songs coming up over the next few months, where I use the slide quite a bit on the electric guitar, playing Les Pauls like I normally play. So if anybody wants to hear that stuff, then please stay tuned to my Spotify for that. I've also been giving guitar lessons for about the last month and a half, free guitar lessons on YouTube. And I've been posting YouTube videos showing different tips and tricks. And I've got a YouTube lesson coming up pretty soon on how to play the slide. So again, I will be showing you on the electric guitar, which I am well, I don't know how much more proficient I am, but I feel like I'm much more proficient with it than I am with an acoustic guitar, because it's just in my blood more than playing an acoustic guitar. But either way, I hope you will check those out on YouTube. And I hope you will check out Doc's slides if you are a guitar player or if you know a guitar player, because trust me, they are reasonably priced. They are truly handmade and one of a kind, and you are not going to get anything else like it anywhere else. So thank you, Doc, for doing what you do for musicians, including me. So little Robert Johnson. I got rambling on my mind. I got rambling on my mind. Hate to leave you, baby, but you treat me so unkind. I got mean things on my mind. I got mean things on my mind. Hate to leave you, baby, but you treat me so unkind. Heading down to the station, catch the first rail train I see. Heading down to the station, catch the first rail train I see. I got the blues about me so-and-so, and the child, she got the blues about me. I got rambling on my mind. Little girl, I got a rambling on my mind. Hate to leave you, baby, but you treat me so unkind. I got mean things on my mind. Oh, I got mean things on my mind. Hate to leave you, baby, but you treat me so unkind. Now I got rambling on my mind. Little girl, I got rambling on my mind. Hate to leave you, baby, but you treat me so unkind. Little slide work. I hope you could get through that with me. Again, if you want to hear more slide playing, and probably much better slide playing, check out a couple of the songs I'm going to be releasing in the next few months on my Spotify page, and I will make sure that there's a link for you in the replay of this video so you can get there. So does everybody want to hear some more Irish stuff? That's where in a pub they would probably say, yeah. So are you saying, yeah? I hope you're saying it. I can't hear you, but I won't. But you can still try. Hey. Hey, Doc. No, thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, everybody, I'm going to make a little toast to all the Irish people and all the non-Irish people today, because that's what it's all about. Not entirely sure what that was supposed to mean, but I'm going to stand by it just because I have to. So, another traditional Irish one that we used to do out in the pubs that everybody used to really enjoy. And I'm going to try my best on the Gaelic part, so don't hold it against me. Is there anybody out there who knows how to speak, traditional Gaelic? Please let me know now in the comments, and I'm just going to skip the song. Don't see any coming in yet, so I'm going to do my best. This is another song that has some clapping, so again, why don't I start with the chorus, and I'll show you the claps. And you only have to clap twice this time, and it's going to be 4 claps and then 2 claps. So Mario, if you're still watching, this is all for you, buddy, because you were doing the claps before, right in the chat and everything else. So you got it, and I know you got it again. So here's how the chorus will go. Mushering, then clap, 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 clap. Whack for the daddy-o, clap, clap. Whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It's called Whiskey in the Jar. Oh, as I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. Oh, I first produced my pistol, then I produced my rapier, and deliver, I am your bold receiver. Mushering, back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I counted up my money, and it made a pretty penny. I took that money home, and I gave it to my Jenny. She promised and she vowed me that she never would deceive me. But the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mushering but a door back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. I see the clap. I see the clap, Mario. Thank you. Went into my chamber for to take a little slumber, and I dressed up it was no wonder. But Jenny took my charges and filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Sparrow to be ready for the slaughter. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning before I rose to travel, and surrounded by the footmen and likewise Captain Sparrow. So I went for my own pistol, for they stole my own rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Ring the back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now take some delight in the fishing and the fowling. Others take delight in the carriage wheels rolling. Well, I take me delight in the juice of the barley, and in counting pretty women in the morning, oh so early. Push your ring on the door, back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Push your ring on the door, back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that one. So I still got a little bit of time here. I got about 20 minutes or so left, and I might even stay a little bit longer than that if you want me to. And if you don't, then you can tell me right now, and I will just pack it in. But I'm hoping you'll still want to hear a few more. So this next one is one that it's near and dear to my heart, because the first time I heard it was actually with my brothers in the Mendelssohn Club. And for those of you who know me who don't know about the Mendelssohn Club, number one, I'm shocked. Number two, I sang with them for over 10 years, well, about 12 years in Albany. And we actually did a concert where we did a bunch of Irish tunes, and, well, actually all Irish tunes. And there were some beautiful, beautiful songs, one of which I forgot to put on the set list that I'm just thinking of right now, which I think I'm going to do next before this one that I was going to play, just because it's such a beautiful song. But don't hold me to that. But the song that I'm going to play, either next or the following one, is called Will You Go, Lassie Go, and that's actually a Scottish song, but a great, great group from the Northeast called Hair of the Dog was our guest artist for our concert when we did all those Irish tunes. And Hair of the Dog did this song, and they did such a killer job on it. And right after that, I started, I just knew I had to learn it, and I started playing it. But I'm not going to do that one right now. I'm going to do a different one, Down by the Sally Gardens. And I hope I remember the words to this. I probably won't, so bear with me. Again, this was not rehearsed. I've never played this on the guitar before. I've only sung probably the bass part or the baritone part to it, but either way, I'll do my best to sing the melody. It was down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. and by the Sally Gardens she walked with little snow white feet. She bid me take love easy. See, as the grass grows on the trees. Ah, but I, being young and foolish, with her did not agree. In a field by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she placed her snow white hand. She bid me take love easy, as the grass grows on the wind. Ah, but I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears. Little impromptu, sort of sorrowful love song. So now I'll do the one that I was going to do at the start of that whole story. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will build all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, if my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another. Don't tell Dana. Where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? One more. And we'll all mountain time, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? All right, so at this point, I'm going to do something a cappella, Acapulco, because look at this weather here, Acapulco. But no, really, this is a song that that my really good friend, Mike Donegan's really good friend and fellow singer, Mike Roach, who Mike sang in a different group with called the Three Irish Voices, would sing with us all the time. And I would basically just stand there listening in awe, kind of, at how Mike Roach would sing it. And I hope he's doing well. I'm sure he's not on this live stream because he is probably out like a proper Irishman in a proper Irish pub right now, unlike me. The sorry lot of us, or whatever other old-timey language you want to hear or you want me to say. But that's the end of that. But I'm going to do a song called The Old Triangle. And for this one, I definitely need to wet my whistle. A hungry feeling came o'er me stealing. The mice were squealing in my prison cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To begin the morning, the warden bawling, get out of bed and clean up your cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. On a fine spring evening, all the lag lay dreaming, the seagulls wheeling high above the wall, and the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Oh, the screw was peeping, and the lag was sleeping, while he lay weeping for his girl Sal. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Oh, the wind was rising and the day declining as I lay pining in my prison cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Oh, the day was dying and the wind was sighing as I lay crying in my prison cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Now in the female prison there are 75 women, and in my dreams it's with them I dwell. And the old triangle goes jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal, all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Slasher. All right, so we got time for a few more here, so I will keep doing a few more. Now this is kind of funny because it's kind of like a 50s song sort of style, but it is an Irish song. There's a bad word in it, I'm sorry. Not that you're probably going to be too worried about that after the rest of the songs I've been singing tonight. But this one starts with an F. Uh-oh. But it's pronounced in the Irish way, so it's not going to be that bad. My little Honda 50, she's rapid and she's nifty. She'll do 150 on a windy day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me, get away from the car any day. Oh, I got her in the buy and sell back in '92. Oh, a traveling man in a caravan said, this is the bike for you. He was looking for 100, but I gave him 82. Took her for a spin on Kennygrad Road, and big God, she second flew. Oh, my little Honda 50, she's rapid and she's nifty. She'll do 150 on a windy day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me, get me away from the guards most any day. I drove her into Newbridge, looking for a couple parts. Alloy wheels and a sat nav and a new push button start. Heading out to Robertstown for the bingo and the beer. Coming down the hill of Elm, she hit the ton in second gear. Oh, my little Honda 50, she's rapid and she's nifty. She'll do 150 on a windy day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me, get me away from the guards most any day. I was riding across the girl slow. The guard pulled in behind me, Sergeant Kelly, don't you know? I said, oh, fuck, shut me lock, hit the nitro hard. By the time the squad hit Brooklyn Cross, I sang his guard. Oh, my little Honda 50, she's rapid, she's nifty. She'll do 150 on a windy day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me, get me away from the guards most any day. Oh, my little Honda 50, she's rapid and she's nifty. She'll do 150 on a windy day. Oh, my little Honda 50, hit the nitro and she'll shift me, get me away from the guards most any day. Here's a good Irish one for you. Another one you'll probably know that I didn't know was an Irish one until I started playing it in the Irish pubs. So if you know this one, sing along. I may not do the whole thing because for me it gets pretty old because it's a nursery rhyme basically, but either way, I hope you enjoy. What a build-up. I'll tell me ma when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, well that's alright when I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a counting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney sings you love her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock the door and ring at the bell, tell me, oh true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Lord Johnny Murray says she'll die, she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. Oh, I'll tell me ma when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair and stole my comb, well that's alright till I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is the courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain blow her, the sun shine. She's as fine as apple pie, oh, love by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her mom when she comes home. Let the mock come as she will, but Albert Mooney loves you still. Oh, I'll tell me ma when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is the courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Oh, I'll tell me ma when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair and stole my comb. Well, that's all right till I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is the courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Woo. All right, so we're nearing the end of the allotted time, but I don't really care about that. I hope you don't either, because there's one song that I haven't done yet that I really, really want to do. Probably going to regret it. It's a long one, but this is a true, story song. And this song was actually written. The lyrics are actually from letters that were written to a young man in the 1800s, the late 1800s, an Irish immigrant to the United States, and written by his father. And you'll see throughout the song, and I don't think I'm giving much away here, and he never went home, but this song spans about 40 years worth of time in the letters that were written back and forth. Give me just a second to tune up. All right. Kilkelly, Ireland. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1860. My dear and loving son John, your good friend, the schoolmaster Pat McNamara, was so good as to write these words down. Your brothers have all gone to find work in England. The house is so empty and sad. The crop of potatoes is sorely infected, a third to a half of them bad. And your sister Bridget and Patrick O'Donnell are going to be married in June. Your mother says not to work on the railroad, and be sure to come on home soon. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1870, my dear and loving son John. Hello to your missus and your 4 children. May they grow healthy and strong. Michael has got in a wee bit of trouble. I guess that he never will learn. Because of the dampness, there's no turf to speak of, and now we have nothing to burn. And Bridget is happy you named a child for her, and now she's got 6 of her own. Well, you say you found work, but you don't say what kind or when you'll be coming home. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1880. Dear Michael and John, my sons, I'm sorry to give you the very sad news that your dear old mother has gone. We buried her down at the church in Kilkelly. Your brothers and Bridget were there. You don't have to worry, she died very quickly. Remember her in your prayers. And it's so good to hear that Michael's returning. With money he's sure to buy land. For the crop has been poor, and the people are selling at any price that they can. Kilkelly, Ireland, 18 and 90, my dear and loving son John. I guess that I must be close on to 80. It's 30 years since you're gone. And because of all that the money you send me, I'm still living out on my own. Oh, Michael has built himself a fine house, and Bridget's daughters have grown. And thank you for sending your family picture. They're lovely young women and men. You say you might even come for a visit. What a joy to see you again. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1892. My dear brother John, I'm sorry that I didn't write any sooner to tell you that father passed on. He was living with Bridget. She says he was cheerful and healthy right down to the end. Ah, you should have seen him play with the grandchildren of Pat McNamara, your friend. And we buried him right alongside of Mother down at the Kilkelly churchyard. He was a strong and a feisty old man, considering his life was so hard. And it's funny the way he kept talking about you. He called for you at the end. Oh, why don't you think about coming to visit? We'd all love to see you again. Well, if that wasn't too sad, but true, I'm going to try to pick it up a little bit for the last one here. Actually, there'll be two more. I hope that's okay. Because encores are just so cliche, especially on the live stream market. Well, it's all for me grog, me jolly jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin on the ladies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Well, it's all for me boots, me noggin boots. Going for me beer and tobacco. Well, the heels are worn out and the toes are kicked about, and the soul is looking out for better weather. Well, it's all for me grog, me jolly jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin on the lassie's drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Well, it's all for me shirt, me noggin shirt. It's all for me beer and tobacco. The collar is worn and the sleeves are all torn. The tail is looking out for better weather. Are you catching the theme here? Well, it's all for me grog, me jolly jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin on the ladies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Well, I'm sick in the head, and I haven't been to bed ever since I've been ashore for me slumber. Well, I spent all me dough on the ladies, don't you know? Across the western ocean I will wander, and it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin on the ladies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander, and it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin on the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Oh, it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin on the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Well, okay, everybody. So I hope you've had a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. I hope you've had a good time. I sure have. Thank you so much to everybody out there for joining me. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the likes and all the love. If you would like to hear more, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Spotify. Like I said a little while ago, I give free guitar lessons on YouTube. And if you want a real guitar teacher, I will send you to one. One of my close friends is a really, really top quality instrumentalist and great guitar teacher. He's Berklee School of Music educated and a graduate. And he is certainly the guy for you if you want to take your playing far more levels past where I can get you. But either way, for beginners, you can check out my YouTube lessons on my channel. Please like and subscribe. Please let me know what else you would like to see. You can leave me comments here. You can message me. You can leave comments on my page, whatever you'd like to do. And with all that, I want to wish everybody a very, very happy St. Patrick's Day. I want to wish you a wonderful year ahead. Have a great spring, a great summer, great holidays next year. And I will be doing some more of these probably throughout the year, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to close tonight just like I've closed every show at every Irish pub that I've ever played, and that is with the parting glass. So if you have a beverage, then now would be the time to grab it for a final toast. Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company. And of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. For all I've done, for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Oh, if I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town, and she surely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks and ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Oh, of all the comrades that e'er I've had, they are sorry for my going away. And of all the sweethearts that e'er I've had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I will gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Good night, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you.